fucking duh. So, Mike, did you go to a skating rink today? Just gonna tell everyone.
Skating? No, why do you ask, Bash? Well.
Well, let me tell you a little story about a young man
Who
in
had
a
a dream.
race. It wasn't a very long dream, for this young man didn't know what was going to happen at the rink.
He
wasn't aware of such an event
He was thrust.
until that amazingly lesbian stepped out in the center of that rink and
And
announced
she announced.
that there were going to be races. Now here I am, a 31-year-old man, and I'm like,
And a Dillinger skate shirt.
it's just gonna be
and khaki
kids.
shorts.
Fuck yeah. I'm like, it's just gonna be kids. So it was like 7 to 10-year-olds, they were up first. There was one kid that was a really good skater, he won. Then it was 10 to 14-year-olds. None of them were very good skaters, but one won. And then it was 14 to 17-year-olds. I wasn't really paying attention to that one because I was tying my skates, as you see. And then 18 plus as soon as I finished tying my skates, and I was like, well, wait just a minute. Well, you just wait a minute here. Now, I believe I'm older than 18. I believe I will race. So I'm just dilly-dally on out there. And you know what? There's a girl that skates roller derby out there. Now, also with the roller derby girl is a guy. I believe he might be the coach of that there team. I don't know. There's no other reason for a male to wear roller skates instead of roller blades. Now, they gave me a head start, you see, because they weren't aware of the skill they were dealing with. They had the roller derby people start a little bit behind me, and I'm standing there with my hands in my pockets, mind you. And I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna wish they didn't do that. And the race was on, and I took off. There was another kid there, but he fucking sucked. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. And I turned the first corner, and I turned the second corner, and I turned the third corner, and my first lap was done, and I'll tell you what. I was far and away the leader. Even if I didn't get my head set, I still would have been far in the lead. Well, I turned that next corner. And I turned another corner. And you know, I took it easy a little bit. I was like, you know what? I don't need to kill myself. I'm far in the lead. But then I turned that last corner. I'll tell you what, friends. I turned those jets on. And I won that race. And they called me to the center. And I was like, okay. And I went to the center. And the most lesbian-looking lesbian I've ever seen asked me if I wanted a soda. She said soda, which is weird because we live in Michigan. She asked if I wanted a soda or if I wanted a slushie. And I said, you know what? I don't want neither of these. But I bet my niece would like a slushie. So I took that slushie and I skated off the rink to my niece where she embraced me. And I told her, I want a slushie and I want you to have it. And she said, the story's not over yet. Now we skated over to a bench where my mother was sitting. And oh, she was so proud of her young man. She was so proud of her young man. A man of 31 years of age. Now I was sitting there huffing and puffing because I hadn't done my inhaler yet. As I said, it was right after I tied my skates. So I puffed my inhaler. I always have my inhaler on me, for I'm asthmatic.
Oh, really?
Now I puffed my inhaler. And I said, woo, doggy. We're going to have to get our little Mackenzie here a slushie later.
I don't think he's going.
And I was skating around the rink, minding my own business, realizing the triumph. And I was complimented by young children, saying, hey, you did really well in that race. And I said, you know what, thank you kindly.
One even asked him out on a date.
And I politely declined, for I'm not a homosexual. But I say, you know what, you live your life however you would like, the young man. And he said, thank you, sir. And I think he realized that if a man that wins a race at a roller rink doesn't judge his lifestyle, then neither does the Lord God.
The worst thing I've ever had to sit through with you.
So that's